And Tom, let's talk about some tips to help you save money on your flood insurance and kind of that boots on the ground work that you're doing at Tom Heist Insurance. So, someone, I don't know if people walk in your office anymore. I don't know what happens, but someone's calling you and say, Tom, what do I need to do to make my flood, to reduce rates and keep myself safe and all that good stuff?
Crying, I can't pay my bill. And I'm like, settle down. We can help you here. I have 5 pretty good tips.
Okay.
The first tip is for the pre-firm people that have the subsidized rate. If their policy goes into lapse, they lose their lower premium. And the good news is FEMA gives them 30 days past their expiration, or 29 days past their expiration date. So I'm like, you got a great rate. It's subsidized by FEMA. Just don't let it lapse. So that's the first tip if you have an older home with the subsidized premium. And even if you are past the expiration date, you still have 29 days to get that policy back in force. So that's the first one. Second one idea is use an agent who writes flood insurance. Even though FEMA has the black box and you just set information, the agents that are local in South Jersey, they write so much business. They know the right ways to submit the information to FEMA. They can make a recommendation, spend the $400, get the elevation certificate. It might save you $1,000 down the road. So I would just say use an expert when you're buying your flood insurance. I've seen a lot of flood policies miswritten, and it's shocking to me. I'm like, who wrote this policy? So use people that know insurance. Get the elevation certificate. I think it's worth it, $400 if you haven't done it. And sometimes municipalities have the old elevation certificates in their database. So if you live in a community, call City Hall and say, do you have an elevation certificate for this property address? And they may have it. So that's another idea. If you are in a home that does not have venting or doesn't have enough vents, and what FEMA requires 1 square inch of venting for every 1 square foot of footprint of your home. So if your footprint is 1,000 square feet, you need 1,000 square inches of venting. And each vent is roughly 300 square inches. So I need 4 vents. So it's pretty simple math. If you don't have enough vents, you're going to be paying more money because today, and I'm talking about the people who have had a policy for many, many years. I'm not talking about the new person who we're sending the new business into FEMA and we get the best rate through the black box. These are people that have an old policy or they're buying a new structure and clearly it doesn't have enough vents. Same with mechanicals. The air conditioning unit, the condenser that's outside the home, has to be at least as high as your living space. I don't know how many I even drive by today. They're on the ground. They're getting penalized for that. Call your HVAC professional, build a little platform, stick it up in the air to the height of your living space. You're going to get a better rate. And the last, I touched on it a little bit, get a private market quote. I would say for every 10 customers that call us today, we place 8 out of 10 through private market. So there's a great opportunity there to save money.